Are you making these two huge mistakes with your right shoulder in the downswing? In this next video, I'm going to show you exactly what to do, how to fix them, start hitting the ball incredible. Sound good? Keep watching. Start playing incredible golf and lower your handicap today with my free 3 Secret Moves video, link in the description. Hey, it's Troy from hittingitsolid.com here. Thanks for watching. So we're talking about the right shoulder movement in the golf downswing. Now when you get this right, you'll be able to crush your iron shots, smash your driver, and be all round more consistent with all of your shots. So the right shoulder, first of all, as I said in the intro, the two big mistakes that you might be making right now that's costing you consistency around the golf course. So I'm going to use an alignment stick just to give you a great visual of what you could be doing wrong, and then I'm going to dive straight in and show you how to do it correctly. So I've got a swing plane guide up here just as a reference point. You can do this against a fence, against a wall, works just as well. So I'm just going to put this across just the middle of my chest. I'll show you this from a couple of different angles. If I was moving my shoulders incorrectly, which would be too level, and that would look something like this in the downswing. In fact, I'll just get rid of that club. If you're moving them too level, this is very common. You might make a good backswing, but on the downswing, you stand up, you can see I'm going to crash straight into that alignment stick there, and that'll end up getting the arms, and that will move over. You'll get a lot of steep shots cutting across the ball. That's where your over the tops come from. That's the right shoulder going out. Now you might not do that. You might do this other one. As you make your good backswing, you might lean back to drop your swing on more of an inside path, and you'll be more back like this. And that'll result in a lot of flipping with the club to try and save the shot. So those are the two most common mistakes that you could be making with your right shoulder. So from face on, you might be like this, pulling up high, or tilting too far back like this. So what's the right way of doing it? So what I'd like you to do, by the way, this is set up right in line with my right foot, sort of about almost an arm's distance away if you want to practice it. So what I'd like to see you do is, after you make your backswing, get your right shoulder to move more down and towards the target. Not out towards this way, but down and towards the target. And watch what happens in this motion here. That's the way, ideal way you need to move your right shoulder. If you look at any of the professionals, really good players, post-impact especially, even at impact, post-impact, you'll see the angle of their shoulders, particularly their right shoulder, it actually gets steeper on the way through, and I'll show you some videos throughout this. So from face on, that's the move I want you to do. Really get that right shoulder moving down and forward. All right, let's have a look at something else I want to show you. I'm going to grab a club, I'm going to put this across my chest. And this is the correct way I want you to move your shoulder, which will have a really powerful effect on the way you strike the ball. Grab a club with one hand. As you make your backswing, as I make my downswing, you will see that the angle of my club will be fairly similar to the angle of my shoulders where that alignment rod is. This is a great little visual you can do to see how things are going in your downswing with your right shoulder. I'll do it again. There. You can see there, they nearly match up exactly the same. If you can do this and then practice it into your real swing, which I'll show you in a moment, your ball striking will improve. It's that simple. With your pitching, your irons, your driver, if you can match up that right shoulder with the club in the downswing, great things will happen in your golf swing. Let me show you from face on. Put it across there, backswing, downswing. Now you'll see it won't always match up exactly the same, particularly on this face-on view, but would you rather that or would you rather this? You can see the difference there. My club shaft is almost vertical up and down, and the top stick here is completely horizontal. It's nowhere near matching. Or this, again, nowhere near matching, but this, it's at least a lot closer, and that's what I want you to strive for, which will really improve your ball striking. Now, really important, I'm going to show you how you can practice this regardless of your current handicap and start hitting the ball pure. All right, let's dive into how we can practice this so you can really start hitting the ball solid. Now, very quickly, if you think this video will help you out with your game, make sure you smash that like button. Really appreciate that. So what I'd like you to do is start off with a wedge. Now I've got a 54-degree sand wedge here. You can start off with something similar. And I just want you to do small swings, but I want your focus to be getting that right shoulder to really working down and through to the target. You don't have to hit these really hard. I'll do mine nice and slowly. And this is the goal, really keeping that right shoulder working down. We don't want to be doing any of this or any of this helping it into the air. I want to be working down and through. All right, not too bad a contact there. All I thought about then was getting that right shoulder down and through and made sure I got that rotation through. That's a great way to start off. So I'll grab an 8-iron and we're just going to progress on and do the same thing. And this same principle with your shoulder works with your driver as well. So we'll set up with an 8-iron here. We're just going to do the same thing, a little bit longer swing. Really focused on keeping that right shoulder down and through and had it matching up with my swing plane on the way down. This will be huge for your game. I encourage you to practice it. Make sure you video your swing. If you're not sure if your right shoulder is working correctly, make sure you video your swing from down the line and face on. Always encourage you to do that. That way you can see exactly what your club is doing, and you can make some great improvement that way. Now, what will also help you out, I've got a video coming up, talks all about the backswing transition into the downswing, and this will help you out even further and start playing some great golf. Thanks for watching, see you next time.